What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dunk here. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are. Today we are here for just a nice natural get ready with me look. This is the look that I wear pretty often, especially just like working from home. Like and just in general, I've not been super into full glam lately. I just like looking more natural. So this is what we've got. So if you want to see how to get this very natural, low maintenance, very easy, very beginner friendly makeup look, then just keep watching. Alright, this video is going to be super casual because all my products are literally in my lap, but we're gonna get started with some skincare because we should be putting on sunscreen every day of the year, every season, sunny or not, warm or not, because it's good for your skin. And I used to be one of those people that thought like, oh well, if I'm wearing makeup, like my makeup has SPF in it, so I don't need to worry about it, da 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 da. And that is not true, my friends, because it depends, like the amount of sunscreen that you get from like a foundation product is going to depend on how much of that foundation that you use. So since especially I'm somebody that dilutes my foundation a lot by like mixing it, which you'll see in a second, I have no idea how much SPF I'm getting. So Tula is releasing their Protect and Glow sunscreen on April 14th. You can use my code MDunk for 15% off. There's no mineral oil in this. It's just a very nice natural sunscreen. It has such a lovely like fruity scent. Like Mander said it smells like sunscreen. I don't think it smells like sunscreen. I just think it smells almost like papaya, and I'm pretty sure there's papaya in it. But yeah, probiotics to hydrate and prevent water loss while strengthening the skin barrier. Pineapple and papaya help promote even skin tone. Wild butterfly ginger root protects against blue light stress. And yeah, we just all need a good sunscreen, so put on your sunscreen first. I love this one because it's not greasy, it doesn't give me like a white cast, it's just nice and glowy. And then I am going to go in with just a little bit of primer. This is the Tula Face Filter Primer. This looks like that. I used this a couple videos ago. And just kind of pat that all in. Does this count as annoying? Okay, so now it's time for actual like foundation, and I've just been going for and favoring really natural looks lately. So this is gonna be very much so like a no makeup look. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna put on mascara, but I like to mix my foundation. So I'll mix some it's like a 1-1-1 like, or like a 1-1 half moisturizer, foundation, and like an illuminator. So for the moisturizer component, I'm gonna be taking this Inky List Retinol, and my hands are clean. Obviously, I've just been rubbing stuff on my face. If you want an excuse to touch your face, just do your makeup like I do, and you'll get your fix. And next, I'm going to take the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I am the shade Sahel, Shahel, S-H-A-E-L. And then I'm going to take just a teensy tiny little bit of the NARS Tinted Glow Booster. It's just like an illuminating product with a slight tint to it. So you see that? Okay. Now I'm just going to rub it between my fingers. I'm going to start kind of just like evenly distributing it across my skin. Again, I always cover up the camera with my fingers, but I've just been really into like a very light coverage, natural, glowy look lately, and I feel like this definitely gives it. I don't know, I'm in this place where I like just being able to see my skin, like my actual skin, and it feels nice. I feel like it also like wears off better throughout the day instead of when you have super full coverage foundation on, when it gets, you know, really patchy and like funky looking and gets into your creases and all that stuff. Like, ain't nobody got time. I mean, we all got time right now, but we don't want time for that. And then I'm just gonna take, to make sure it's super even, a little foundation brush. This is just a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and just kind of stipple it in. This also helps kind of reduce some of the shininess. Make sure we've gotten it into like all of our little nooks and crannies. Okay, next I'm just gonna take some of this Tatcha Candlelight Pearl. I never know the name of this stuff. And just put it on my eyelids, and then I will blend it in just a second. But I like this stuff because my eyelids are very pale and very veiny, and they're always so much lighter than the rest of my skin. So when I would do like no makeup, I would always have to put like a bunch of stuff on my eyelids to just get it to match the rest of my skin. But this stuff, Chanel told me about it. It's just super nice, like, and it works well as a shadow base as well. Just put a little powder over it. But like, it just kind of gives your eyelids a nice little sheen, if you will. And then I'm gonna take some of my absolute favorite Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is the shade Medium to Deep. I'm just gonna put that in kind of some of the hollows of my under eyes, just as a nice little brightener. And then taking some of the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is the shade 2.5W. Just gonna pop a little there, a little there, and a little there. Did I bring a concealer brush? I might have to use my hands. And I'm using my hands, okay. We're just gonna lightly press that in. Oh, the bird. Okay, now I'm just gonna set the areas that I wanna set. I'm not huge on a lot of powder, and I haven't been for a long time. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Hourglass Veil Setting Powder on this Morphe M438. This is a really nice brush just for getting in like under your eyes and in those smaller areas. And I'm just gonna dust a very light layer. Like, it's so light, like I literally just like go around the sides so that I'm not getting a ton of powder on there, just literally enough to set it. Set it and forget it, baby. Yeah, see, that just like nicely sets the areas where you tend to get more shiny. That looks nice. Now, on to some more face products. Did I forget? I sure did! I forgot my blush. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my blush now. This is just the Milk Lip and Cheek in the shade Work. This is the little baby one. I have the big one, but I honestly like the way the baby one applies more, just because it's a smaller surface. And I mean, I'm using my hands anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just putting the teeniest little bit. I've been appreciating blush again recently, like the last few months. Like, it just looks nice and fresh and not as like severe as, you know, just contour bronzer. I don't know, it's a little bit more like youthful and playful and that kind of thing, you know? And then, because apparently cute girls put blush on their nose. I don't know, that was a thing that Twitter said a long time ago. I don't know the validity of that. I'm a cute girl anyway. So are you, whether you have blush on your nose or not. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take this Nude Sticks Nudies All Over Face Color in the shade Bondi Bay, and I'm just gonna carve out some stuff. Add a little warmth back, if you know what I mean. And with something like contour or bronzer, I always put it up a little bit higher than the actual hollow of my cheekbone. That way when I blend it in, it actually blends into the hollow of my cheekbone instead of going all the way down and like dragging my face down, if that makes sense. And when I do blend, I'm mostly just like, see, I'm not like dragging it down. I'm mostly just kind of stippling and blending up, if anything. I'm gonna add a little bit more over here. And then for my nose, I'll just use my little finger. Now for highlight, I'm just gonna take this Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the shade Hollywood. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna do. Did a little dibble dabble on the areas that we're gonna highlight. As you can see, this is very not precise in any way, shape, or form. What do I want to do? You know what? We're gonna go for it. Okay, I'm gonna take some of this Laura Mercier Caviar Stick in the shade Khaki, and I'm just gonna kind of like smoke it along my lash line. See how dark that is when I first put it on? Okay, now I'm gonna blend it out. This just adds like a little bit of subtle color to your eyelids. It's like a little bit of depth, if you will. And we'll kind of like pull it out just a little bit, kind of lift my eye. And these little caviar sticks are super nice because they're really, really buildable. So you can just keep adding more and more and more until you're kind of like at your heart's content kind of a situation, you know? You know? See? And then to add a little bit of light back, I'm gonna take another caviar stick in the shade Copper, and I'm just gonna kind of put that in the middle. And like, you don't have to have these exact products to do this. I mean, I like creams because they just have more of a natural like sheeniness to them instead of like a super flat or matte look like you might get with an eyeshadow depending on what you're using. But you could definitely just use like a regular eyeshadow palette. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So I'm gonna do brows and then mascara. That's just how I live my life. That's just how I do things. And I'm going to revisit the soap brow technique. I've tried this so many times and I feel like it doesn't like work for me. I actually ordered the soap brow product yesterday, but it's not here yet. So we're just gonna go with actual soap. So basically what you're supposed to, and like so many brow gels, like they work for me for holding product, but my brows are so thick and like heavy that nothing keeps them brushed up. Like I want that brushed up brow look and nothing holds them there. So this is just some Dr. Bronner's soap. And then I'm taking a little spoolie and I wetted it with some water. And then I'm just gonna push these little hairs up. I just want to get my eyebrows laminated. I feel like that's really my only option at this point. But none of us are doing anything to our brows for a long time. Okay, I feel like this is actually working. Maybe in the past it didn't work because I had like a ton of product on my brows. And so like the color of the product mixed with me trying to like push them up with soap just like looked weird. And you might think this looks weird, I don't know. I kind of dig it though. It's really messy. Kind of like all of our lives right now. And then I will just take this little brow pencil and like fill in that little spot. Ooh, I feel like that really helped, like going through it at the end. Yeah, with a like a blank bare brush. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, I'm cool with having like the front hairs brushed up. I don't necessarily like having the like tail hairs brushed up as much. Okay, I'm into it. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the vibe. And now I'm just gonna put on a really light layer of mascara. Honestly, I feel like mascara does me no favors right now because I don't have a lash lift. And so my lashes are super flat. Like my lashes are long, but they're flat. So I get lash lifts, which really helps. But I obviously can't do that right now. So this is just the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara. Just putting on a super light layer. Nothing crazy. Maybe actually I'll go like Twiggy with it, I don't know. We'll find out. Stay tuned for news at 11. Whenever I do my little bottom hairs, I like to turn my brush kind of vertical and just like gently get them when I'm doing a more natural look so it doesn't look super clumpy. I don't know, I feel like this like is nice and lengthening for them. Yeah. And then I forgot to do this before I put on mascara, but I'm gonna do it now. This is just the Tarte Fake Awake like waterline pencil. It's just a nice nude to go on that bottom waterline to like open up those eyes, see? Like this one more open, this one less open. And now both open. And then to finish it off, I don't have my setting spray. Actually, I'm all out of setting spray and I just don't care enough to repurchase any right now. Like, let's be real. So I'm just gonna go into my lip and then we'll be done. So this is the Lila B Be Elegant lip oil in the shade, well, that's the shade, it's Be Elegant. I love this stuff. It's just such a nice, natural looking, it's not a gloss, it's not a stain, it's not a stick. It's just what it says it is. It's a lip oil. And it's so beautiful and so soft. It's not sticky. It just looks really nice and natural. All right, so there you have it, guys. This is our just very natural, low makeup. I'm not gonna say no makeup because no makeup would be no makeup, but low makeup, natural look glam. So this is kind of what I wear like pretty much on an everyday basis when I'm doing my makeup. I've been going makeup free a lot of days even though I get dressed. It's very strange. But I just like that it looks natural. It's just like, it looks like me and I enjoy that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like Get Ready With Me's, if you want to see more of those, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you so much. Bye.